not like that, but yeah.
Right.
I am told your people are known for creating some of the most sought-after pornographic simulations in the galaxy.
Everybody does it sometimes. I went to town on myself this morning. That's why I look so relaxed right now.
God, this whole ship is gross.
I can promise you that if anyone comes at you or tries to take you down, I'm gonna mess them up first.
We must return to the dance! The night is ours!
Oh my God. Oh God, my God. It's so good. Oh, unbelievable. It's so good.
Tractor beam activated. It's pulling us in. Oh no!
Hey, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, you look like the guy who's on the list because you know the DJ.
Now entering Glory Hole.
That's what I'm talking about, right there on that phone!
Hey gang, we did it! We are back in business. Orville business. The Orville has finally dropped, and I hope you guys can hear me because it's important. They have finally dropped the Season 3 teaser trailer, which we expected to be coming very, very soon for a little while now. So now that we have a teaser trailer, the big time trailer will be surely next. Absolutely. But along with that teaser trailer, besides finally getting a look at what they meant when they meant they were upping the quality of the show, we also got the exact premiere date of Season 3 of the Orville. Yes, Felix, Jaloja indeed. Jaloja one and all. This is the day we've been waiting for, and now it was a really bad day for me for this announcement to come out, because just a couple hours ago I was redoing all of my settings for streaming because I wanted to do some streaming tests to start streaming in 4K. Not sure if that's going to be a thing, but I had all my settings not ready for streaming. So as soon as I heard the announcement, I'm like, oh my God, I got to go live ASAP. So I had to go through and just change all the settings in my OBS program to do the stream. Hopefully it's coming out clear enough. It looks like there might be some freezes, which is a bummer, a huge bummer, I do have to say, and I'm sorry about that, you guys. But that's dims the break. So if this quality isn't working, I have to go reset the settings. But that means I have to cancel the stream to redo the settings, I'm pretty sure. So that sucks, but we got the trailer. I got it all queued up. We can watch it together. I don't like the freezing. You guys let me know. Clear video, good sound on my end. Oh, good. So there hasn't been any freezing up on your guys' side? Because on my end, it looks like it freezes up every few seconds. You guys let me know, because if I have to, I will restart this SOB of a stream. Because this is... All right, good, clear video. Excellent, Roberta. That's awesome. So it must just be on my YouTube or something like that. It seems to freeze up for a second every couple seconds. So I'm glad you guys are saying it's clear. I'm just not going to look over there anymore. But we do have an all-new trailer, a teaser trailer. We're going to watch it. It's got the vibes. We can hear every character, every member of the bridge crew in this trailer. We see the bridge. The bridge is not the same. They changed it up, you guys. And it looks like, just like I figured, the Kalon are going to be a huge deal in Season 3. I'm sure many of you guys have watched the trailer already. It just came out, what, 40 minutes ago, an hour ago? All I know is I was messing with all my settings. I went on Twitter really quickly, and everyone's like, oh my god, the Orville, the Orville. Even Seth MacFarlane posted something like new home, new missions, new something or other. I haven't had time to do any research. I watched the trailer, and then I instantly had to get all my settings set up, because just like I promised many times over the last few months, as soon as we get a trailer, I'm going live and we're going to watch it together. It's freezing a bit for Flessos. Freezing! Garrick says, you look beautiful. Quality is good, but freezing. Okay, so it's the freezing that I'm not liking. So I might restart this thing right away. Let me see if it lets me change any of the settings while we're streaming here. I don't know. Let's see. Output. Let me go over to 4,000 on that bad boy. I'm sure there's something going on. There's something going on, I'm sure, that's messing this thing up. And I don't know what the settings are. I have to go through a whole thing to see what's going on here. Let me go to balanced, maybe. That'll help. You think it's the glasses? So it actually let me change some settings, which is nice. So we'll see what happens. Try streaming at 720. I'm just glad I was able to make the changes while we were live. Nothing's worse than having to start a live stream over you guys. So as any of you know that have watched the trailer, looks like I'm going pretty smooth. Penny was wrong. Penny Johnson-Gerald, in the video I put out last week saying that the Orville is coming out in February, she was wrong. She was wrong in a sad way, unfortunately, a tear in the eye type of way, but the excitement of knowing the exact premiere date supersedes the sadness. The Orville will premiere March 10th, 2022, which is, 5-6 months away. Gives me a lot of time to go crazy, because now that the trailer has dropped, it's Orville time. It's Orville time right here on Talking the Orville Egotastic FunTimes. So I'm going to have to put out a video dissecting this teaser trailer, talking everything about it, but I had to go live first. And because you know how I do, you guys. I want to get together with you guys and talk as soon as we can when these things come out. But we made it. We made it. I've been doing full-time Talking the Orville for over 2 years now. We haven't even had new Orville in over 2 years. And it's going to be a few months till we get more. So I'm expecting the excitement to starting today, where people are like, oh, Orville. Let me look up some Orville content. Talking the Orville, what's that? Let's check it out. So there's going to be a lot of work to do, but we made it, and I couldn't have made it this long, this far without you guys. So I want to give you a huge, well, it's just my two hands, huge round of applause. If everybody just applauds themselves, it'll be a big applause. But thank you guys for keeping this dream alive for this long. But now it's all going to pay off. I just cannot wait. And I got the, don't worry, I got the trailer. I got the trailer. What? We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch this trailer. Are you guys excited? But it'll just be a second from now. Roberta Laverty says, I cannot wait. It's exciting news. Absolutely. And I already looked it up while the opening part of the stream was going on, the intro music there. I looked it up. March 10th. Ooh. The 10th is a Thursday. What? So we're keeping Orville Thursdays. The Orville will be airing new episodes on Thursdays, just like the previous 2 seasons. So Thursday is still Orville Day. Now we're still waiting to find out. Feels like it's going to be the case, whether or not Hulu is going to drop a couple of episodes on March 10th. Now, what Hulu does with all their other Hulu originals is they drop like 2 or 3 episodes that first day, and then they go week to week. So we'll be getting together Wednesdays for Talking the Orville live pre-show explosions. Because we have to go a whole day early because the Orville, now that it's on Hulu, it'll be dropping as soon as you wake up. It'll be available because it'll be dropping like, you know, at midnight on Thursdays. So we can't really do a pre-show explosion on Thursdays because the actual episode's already available to watch. So Thursdays will be me watching the Orville, me making videos about the latest episode of the Orville, but Wednesdays will be us getting together and talking about the upcoming episode, the previous episodes, and then we'll do a post-show explosion on Fridays. It's going to be 2 live streams a week when it comes to new episodes of the Orville. What's going on, Christina? Hey, everybody. Hey, JP. Corey Burns, I really like that hat. Where can I get one? I don't know. This is an official season, the Orville season 2 hat that was given to me from a Fox affiliate. Stony Girl gave this to me. A huge thank you. I'm wanting to get. I don't think they have hats for season 3. They have beanies, so I'm hoping to get my hands on a season 3 beanie at some point. 24 weeks. Man, that doesn't give me a lot of time to do all my videos and all the commentaries that I want to do for all season 1 and season 2 episodes. I want to do the Orville Evangelist fan commentaries on every single episode that you can listen to along with while watching the episodes of the first 2 seasons. And then, of course, I'll be doing the same thing for season 3 after that's finished. Yeah, March 10th isn't too bad. Pokemon Shining Pearl and then Legends Arceus will keep me busy. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be trying my best to keep you busy as well. Though I do have some ideas for non-Orville videos I'm going to be putting out soon as well. Gotta pass the time. You know, we got a ways to go, so I got to put out I'll be putting out a lot of Orville videos as you guys already expected, but I got some other ideas for other types of videos as well. I was actually rendering a video for members only when the news hit, and I'm like, oh damn it, hurry up and finish rendering, you stupid video. I gotta start working on the Orville teaser trailer. Oh, there'll be car reviews. There'll be car reviews for sure, as long as I could get into my car. It's pretty cold in March. Well, the snow usually starts melting in March, so yeah. I plan on doing car time reviews or car time style reviews for every single episode as soon as I'm done watching an episode to give my first impression of every single episode. But then after I do my first impression, I start doing the research. It takes a couple days to start putting together the official big fancy reviews that I do for the Orville. Thank you. These frames, you go to Zenni.com. They got the best prices on prescription glasses, you guys. Save you some money. Praise Avis indeed. I got me some Avis around here somewhere.
Show no mercy. We fight for the glory of Avis.
Big Cow Productions says I'll have to do another rewatch of the other True Treks before starting this Trek because the Orville is completely Trek, and of course watching the Orville again before release. I would say the Orville is beyond Trek. There's Star Trek Beyond, but then there's Beyond Star Trek, which would be the Orville for sure. Now, okay, you guys, let's go ahead and do one full watch through of this teaser trailer. and then throughout the stream we'll go back and we'll dissect it a little bit. I don't have a reverse button, but I have a pause and play button and a restart button. So it's going to be a little bit awesome. What am I even saying? So Hulu Originals, you guys ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
You don't know how this crew is going to feel a year or even a month from now.
I am sorry to have caused you distress.
I'm going to use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen.
People are scared, Captain. Your crew is scared.
Show the galaxy that humans are different, that we value life even when our enemies don't.
You will be silent!
Evasive maneuvers.
They caught us by surprise.
Return fire.
All sections reporting heavy damage.
Captain, the quantum core has been breached.
You will surrender or you will die.
What? This is my Luke Skywalker
Welcome to the galaxy.
Here's a Mandalorian moment, you guys. March 10th, 2022. I can't believe they finally released the exact date.
You know, I really wish they'd let us...
Go ahead and pause it there. They released the exact date. I can't believe it because it's also just that video I posted a day or two ago. It is still up in the air. There might be a huge Hollywood strike. And if that's the case, the strike would make it so they have to stop working on post-production until it's all settled. Maybe there's a heads up on that. Maybe they say, okay, maybe there's an update on that strike. Maybe big Hollywood settled and said, okay, we're going to work with you guys. And maybe that's why they felt confident. I'm going to look it up and see to see if I'm correct in my theories. But yeah, maybe everything's going to be okay. And they felt safe enough to finally release the exact premiere date because they've been waiting. They've been holding off on this premiere date, you guys. But look at the damn bridge. That's a highly upgraded bridge. That's like when TNG went from the TV Enterprise D to the movie Enterprise D, which is way more cinematic looking. I mean, look at that thing. It's absolutely incredible. It doesn't have a TV look at all. It has a film look to it. I can't wait to see the crew working in that space. See how they look on this on the screen. Will it be that Star Trek from TV to movie look that upgraded look? As long as, and the lights are still on. The lights aren't off, you guys. They didn't go full crazy darkness into darkness like Star Trek did when they went from television to films. It looks absolutely amazing. Bright, super, just super slick. I can't believe it. And yes, they like the color blue. I use the color blue as much as possible because the human eye usually is attracted to the color blue. I blame the sky. Yes, Terrence. Terrence says, is it possible that the timeline was altered and that's why we have a different deck? Absolutely. Or it could be that they have a brand new ship with brand new tech because we're in a huge war. And when you, with the Kalon, I mean, this is the fight for all sentient life in the galaxy. So usually in a war is when everybody gets upgraded with all their tech. So yeah, wow, that's a whole new look for the bridge. I cannot believe it. I had no idea they changed the way it looked that much. I mean, this is amazing. Once we get that teaser trailer, I have no idea when that will be. Maybe a month or so. I'm hoping we get at least, 3 or 4 of these things. And we're going to watch it again, but I'm going to be pausing it. Just say it. Star Trek Discovery. All Star Trek films. Every one you've seen in your entire life looks a lot different than the TV shows. Yeah, war is the reason. But yeah, I think there's a huge chance that when the timeline was supposedly reset in the season 2 finale, that it wasn't completely reset, especially since Kelly left and came back, and then Claire from the alternate timeline showed up. It was already an altered timeline. As soon as she left and came back, it's an altered timeline. So things might not play out exactly the way they would have in the original timeline. If she had 3 extra words to say to Ed on that phone call that could, butterfly effect can change all kinds of stuff. Flesh Sauce helping to keep the lights on. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Sweet emotion. Sweet emotion.
Trailer just made money pop out of my wallet for some reason. Got a little too happy, I guess. I suppose you have to take the gift now. Well, thank you very much. I'll very much accept that gift now, Flesh Sauce. Thank you to all you guys that have been doing super chats during these live streams, supporting the channel with the links down below, the PayPal, the Patreon, and more exciting news. I mean, most of you guys already know this, but I'm going to the Road to the Orville Part 2 next week. Next week is Road to the Orville Part 2, where I'm flying out. I'm not driving this time. I'm flying out to Los Angeles to attend Jay Lee's concert.
Wow.
You know,
Sweet
John Lamar,
emotion.
you guys, our favorite chief of engineering on the Orville. He's putting on a concert, telling stories about life in Hollywood and other types of stories, as well as playing music on his piano. I'll be there. I'll be interviewing people. I'm sure I'll be interviewing Jay Lee. And now, Jay Lee and any other people from the Orville that show up to support him, I could say, hey, March 10th, what's up? What's going on? So now they're able to say a little bit more. So, you know, if anybody I run into I'll be trying to get some more Orville talk going on, or just, you know, say, hey, what's up, you guys? Big fans of the show. Mr. Tickle Trunk, thank you for helping to keep the lights on here.
All right, buddy. Time to wash your mouth out with Gordon.
That's right. They might have to wash their mouth out with Gordon. There might be a couple cuss words in season 3 now that they're on a streaming service. But I know that the heart of the show is supposed to be exactly the same as it's always been. But yeah, I'm sure they'll get a little extra freaky here and there at some points. But also, another exciting thing that I didn't expect for season 3 is the season has a title. So besides it being season 3 and the episodes all having their titles, the entire season is called New Horizons. What does that mean? I haven't even begun to predict what's going on with the fact that it's New Horizons. Now, of course, they're in a new platform, but that's not really, you know, what it's about. It's a theme. The season has a theme, New Horizons. How new are these horizons going to be? I have had my predictions for a long time that there's time travel going to be going on. We don't know anything about that yet. According to this teaser trailer, we're just kind of getting reacquainted with the show. It's just a little taste, a little excitement. We get to hear every single character. And I'm going to play this thing again because I love it so much. I love it so much.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here.
So that's Gordon. I really wish they would let us play music up here. A little, I bet you Dan put him up to sing that. You know, Dan likes to put music in places. So maybe he got that from Dan.
Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
You don't know how this crew is going to feel a year or even a month from now.
Now that was Dr. Finn. That's Claire. Who's she talking to? She says, you have no idea how this crew is going to feel in a year or whatever from now. Is she talking to Ed? I mean, I don't know if she'd be talking to Isaac when it comes to something like that. Isaac doesn't really know how anyone feels ever, but Ed would be more akin to wonder how the crew feels about whatever situation's going on a year from now. What does that mean? Thank you very much, Donnie Woody, for helping to keep the lights on. It's extremely appreciated. I can't thank you guys enough.
Hey, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
We got a long way to go still. We still got many, many months of me cranking out Orville content. I got a whole board over here of Orville video ideas, as well as just a list of things that I already know that I got to do. Let's see here. Where were we?
I am sorry to have caused you distress.
I am sorry to have caused you distress. That is Isaac. Is he referring to the breakup between him and Claire and the fact that he betrayed all of humanity, basically, in the entire union? So is he talking specifically to Claire, or is he talking to the crew, or is he just talking to everybody, to all sentient life in the galaxy? Because it is his fault in many ways when it comes to what the Kaylon are doing.
I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen.
People are scared.
That was Kelly. I'm going to use my imagination, pretend that didn't just happen. So that could just be a funny line, or it could be something serious. It's hard to tell with season 3. And then listen here.
Captain, your crew is scared.
Your crew is scared. That is Annie Winters playing the new ship's navigator, Charlie Burke, in season 3. I cannot wait to meet her. We finally get to hear her voice. Still don't know what her personality is. I'm guessing she's going to be super smart, Wesley Crusher style, but also a little bit of a badass, and also bringing back that youth vibe.
Show the galaxy that humans are different, that we value life even when our enemies don't.
Show the galaxy, that's Captain Mercer. Show the galaxy, I can't remember. Show the galaxy that we're awesome and that we value human life, even if our enemies don't. Definitely that's referring to the Kaylon. That's definitely Kaylon stuff right there. That sentiment has been said before. In the Into the Fold episode, Claire said almost those same words to Marcus when she gave Marcus a gun to help defend the shuttle pod against the inhabitants of that world. She said, "Put it on stun, because we value human life, even if the enemy doesn't." So another through line for the Orville right there.
You will be silent!
You will be silent. Of course, that's Bortus, but that is not the original You Will Be Silent. That was a different You Will Be Silent. That was a different inflection from the season 1 episode, Cupid's Dagger, when during the karaoke when he said You Will Be Silent. It also seemed more urgent. It seemed more, there was a danger to that when he said You Will Be Silent. And even though I do know that it's a fact that in season 3, Bortus will be stepping up to the mic again, which is what John Cassar said, executive producer and director for the show. Don't know if that means a microphone for singing or for giving a speech or whatever it is, but he said You Will Be Silent, and that sounded like somebody said something crazy. Maybe Clyden was popping off to him about something, and he got mad and said You Will Be Silent.
Evasive maneuvers.
They caught us by surprise.
Return fire.
All sections reporting heavy damage.
Captain, the quantum core has been breached.
You will surrender or you will die.
A lot going on right there, you guys. They're off doing evasive maneuvers. They're in a battle sequence. They got found by surprise. John said that the quantum core is about to explode or something like that. Of course, that's all of those lines of dialogue are expected in a sci-fi show in space, right? In a spaceship. They happen in every season of every sci-fi show. So we'll have to see what that pertains to. As you know, it could be another. The Orville blew up a few times so far. The Orville was destroyed in Firestorm, but it turned out to be a holographic simulation. It blew up at the season 2 finale, but that was an alternate timeline. So we'll have to see what that applies to in season 3. And I can't wait. It's going to be a long time before we find out. But when we do, it's going to be a damn good Egotastic fun time for sure. The Orville, the original. New Horizons. We're going new places. And I do know that Seth MacFarlane said that in season 3 of the Orville, it's going in a direction that we will not be able to figure out, that we do not expect. I don't know what that means, but whatever normal stuff we think might happen, it's going to go way beyond that, and it's going to blow our minds. New Horizons.
Welcome to the galaxy.
Welcome to the galaxy. Of course, he said that in nothing. He probably got it from that. They probably got that line from the episode All the World is Birthday Cake, which was it Rigor, the Rigorians, or is it the Sargans? I can't remember which race it was. I want to say Rigor, but I can't remember when he meets the Gilead trash haters. And he meets the leader and he says, "Welcome to the galaxy." That's the way they ended the season 2 trailer. So they ended the season 3 trailer with the same line that they ended the season 2 trailer with. Very interesting. Only on Hulu and Disney Plus. Disney Plus abroad. Oh, you guys, I am so freaking excited. This is what you guys know I've been waiting for. You guys have been waiting for this. The work now really begins. Every time I say the work now begins, I mean it more each time. Archmage Frey, if these quotes are all takes on older quotes, is it possible due to time travel this is just a reboot starting from season 1? Oh, totally. Or is it that too risky to try? I think nothing is too risky. There's a reason this season is, well, there's a bunch of reasons, both story-wise and world-wise, that the season has taken so long to film. Even without the world pandemic, it was going to take a long time to film this episode because it's supposed to be incredibly ambitious, and it's supposed to really just blow our minds. And they got the money to do it, and they decided to do it thanks to Hulu. Hulu's like, here's a bunch of money, make the damn show the way you've always wanted to make it. So that's what we're getting. And just to see, here, let me get back on the screen because look at that. The bridge just looks so incredible. Yeah, I'm predicting time travel. I'm predicting parallel universes. I'm predicting the Orville. Something happens to the timeline, and they have to try to fix it. And every time they try to fix it, they make it worse. And then they have to try to fix that. You know, I think they're going super hardcore ambitious. And we know how much Captain Mercer hates time travel. So all the more reason to put him through time travel situations. Don't know what's happening. I'm sure Yaphet is throughout the whole season, unless they just coincidentally had something happen to Yaphet in season 3. We got to remember these scripts were written a couple of years ago at this point. But you know, maybe they'll do some sort of update. I'm guessing if anything happens to Yaphet, that it'll happen in a comic book post season 3. They'll have some heroic storyline for Yaphet and teach us a bunch of stuff about Yaphet. There's just no time now to do that stuff. Twinson just dropped $20. Keep up the good work, JP. Can't wait until March. Got any cigarettes? I got 500 cigarettes. What?
We need no longer fear the banana.
Does it work on all fruit?
What about salads?
What about salads? I don't fear the banana, and I don't fear salads. Salads are pretty dang awesome, you guys. I'm going to have a salad for dinner tonight.
Sweet emotion.
But thank you very much, Twinson. Very much appreciated and very much needed to keep these lights on here. It's always a struggle. It's where the Orville has given me this gray stripe in my beard. This is the Orville. That's a quantum trail right there is what that is. Enough with time travel and multiverse stories. Enough after the Orville's done with it. But we have no idea what the Orville's doing. They already did their multiverse stuff when they closed out season 2. We'll see if that opens up a can of worms for season 3. Is anyone worried that the bridge doesn't look as casual and everyday anymore? It's much more colder than before. It is a lot slicker. I definitely see that. I'm not worried about it because once you put the warmth of those people in there that we love from this show, saying stuff like, hey, maybe we should put some music up here, that sort of thing, I think the warmth will completely return. Yeah, like a warship. We're at war now. So, yeah. I think every Union ship is probably retrofitted to be a warship at this point. You can't just go around exploring as easily as they wanted to before. Because there could be Kalon anywhere. And they're looking to destroy all humanity. Or sentient life, which isn't always humanoid forms. I.e. Yaphet. Yeah, we've seen blue, red, neutral, and orange.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
You don't know how this crew is going to feel a year or even a month from now.
I am sorry to have caused you distress.
I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen. People are scared, Captain. Your crew is scared.
Show the galaxy that...
Is the crew scared? Okay, two things that's coming to me right now with these lines of dialogue. Your crew is scared, and you don't know how your crew's going to feel a year from now. Is Captain Mercer going off the rails a little bit, much akin to how Captain Archer in Enterprise was starting to really get jaded and really start to take some risks that everyone wasn't necessarily comfortable with in an ethical, moral manner, you guys. Is the situation causing stress or distress and putting too much weight on the shoulders of Captain Mercer? Has Captain Mercer changed a little bit and he's getting a little too hardcore? That's what those two lines of dialogues make me kind of think. Ooh, man, the more you listen to stuff, the more you hear. The more connections to be made.
Humans are different, that we value life even when our enemies don't.
You will be silent!
Evasive maneuvers.
The "you will be silent" is maybe part of if Captain Mercer is becoming jaded a little bit. Maybe he's pushing a little too hard, and maybe Bortus is trying to get him centered a little bit and says, no, I won't do that. That's going a little too far. And then Mercer keeps talking and talking and nudging him and then brings up Topa, something like that. And Bortus is like, you will be silent. Oh, man, the ideas are flowing, you guys.
Caught us by surprise.
Return fire.
All sections reporting heavy damage.
Captain, the quantum core has been breached.
You will surrender or you will die.
I know who that voice is for the Kalon. Oh, New Horizons. New Horizons.
Welcome to the galaxy.
The best. Oh, so yeah, some of those lines of dialogues lead me to believe a little prediction that maybe Captain Mercer is getting a little too hardcore, in the same vein as Captain Archer. Now, of course, Seth MacFarlane is a huge fan of Enterprise. He was in a couple episodes as Ensign Rivers, first serving aboard Enterprise in XO1 and then moving over to the NXO2 that was at the Columbia. And if you go and watch Enterprise, if you just go through and watch Enterprise, you'll see a lot of storylines in Enterprise that have made their way into the Orville. Like, you watch Enterprise, you're like, oh, the Orville did something like that. The Orville did a little something like that. And a lot of the people that worked on Enterprise now work on the Orville. So I've always considered the Orville to kind of be a torchbearer for Enterprise. So maybe they decided, hey, that was a great thing to explore. They didn't really get to explore anything as far as they should have on Enterprise because it got canceled. That's one of the other videos I was gonna do today, was an open letter to CBS to have justice for Enterprise, do something with the cast and crew and those characters, even if it's just a short trek or something like that, or a little series of short treks. Do something with them, please. Anyway, I still got that video to record. But yeah, what do you guys think about maybe Mercer starting to get a little jaded, or because it's the weight of literally all sentient life in the galaxy is on his shoulders, he's starting to push a little too far and lose himself a little bit. Are the full floor carpets gone? Let me see. I don't know if we can see it. Oh, yeah, here we go.
I really wish they'd let us play music up here.
Yeah,
make these long trips go by a lot faster.
You don't know how this crew is going to feel a year or even a month from now.
I am sorry to have caused you distress.
I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen. People are scared, Captain. Your crew is scared.
Show the galaxy that humans are different, that we value life even when our enemies don't.
You will be silent!
Evasive maneuvers.
They caught us by surprise.
Return fire.
All sections reporting heavy damage.
Captain, the quantum core has been breached.
You will surrender or you will die.
No, Captain Mercer, I expect you to die. Replay the trailer 5 more times. Yeah, no, I didn't see any carpet on there. So maybe the bridge doesn't have carpet and the other rooms do. We'll have to see. Carpet isn't a very good cinematic look. As long as it's not grating. Floor grating or anything like that. Alright, Flash Sauce, thanks for supporting the channel. Time for me to go to work, JP. This makes my day. Thank you for all your hard work and never giving up on the Orville, even though it's been 2 years. Everyone have a great day. Yeah, I'll never give up on the Orville until it's officially canceled, which we have no idea when that's going to be. People are going to start getting really excited for Season 3, and Hulu's going to take notice of that. And I think they're going to be having that conversation soon on whether or not they want to do a 4th season. Now, if they do a 4th season, I think it'll probably be 1.5 years to 2 years before we get it, because they don't mess around. But I do know that they already plan on doing some Orville movies, so it could be that we get this Season 3 and then we just get, like, you know, 6 movies or something like that over time. Kind of reminds you of a little show called Star Trek, the original series as it's now referred to. They did 3 seasons and 6 movies. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm going to be probably doing a video on everything that we're saying here, everything that we're seeing here. I'm going to do some nice little regular videos about everything. This is a lot of, for me, this is a lot of information. So I can do I can talk about this for a very long time. So yeah, there's going to be some videos coming very soon. I don't know if I'll have time today, but tomorrow I'm waking up early, and I might have a few videos come out tomorrow. Yeah, then we need an animated Orville in between. We already got the comic books, but of course, the original series had comic books as well. Still do sometimes. Yeah, that rumor's, Nate Knows Review says, I heard a rumor on Twitter that the Orville hasn't picked up for Season 4. I don't think they've been renewed yet, but I do know that Hulu, not a rumor, Hulu said that they're very excited to do a 4th season if the production wants to do one. I don't listen to any of the internet rumors because they always prove to be wrong one way or another. Are you having that? Great channel on YouTube, you guys. If you like to see an Irishman drink beer and have fun, Are You Having That is a great channel to do that. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Leather Jacket Guy.
Oh, wow. Sweet emotion.
JP, sir, the trailer sounds like the entire Orville crew accidentally teleported onto a rusty fishing boat of the coast of Kerry. They ran out of grog. If the replicators are down, yeah, they might run out of grog. Thank you very much. Are You Having That? A fun channel to check out, you guys. If you like laughing your arse off. Now, Are You Having That? Being in Ireland, I believe the Orville is now available on Disney Plus in the UK as of last week. It's good. Official channel member. Hey, JP, was the 10 March what you were expecting, or a bit later? It's a bit later. Even the February announcement from Penny Johnson-Gerald was a bit later. I was hoping we'd get it by Christmas this year, but it looks like we are now going to be getting it in March 10th, which is a Thursday, which is Orville Day. Thursdays are Orville days. And so it looks like Star Trek Picard will be coming out a few weeks before the Orville. Usually new Star Trek comes out a couple weeks after the Orville. This time it'll be coming out a few weeks before the Orville. Now, of course, Seth MacFarlane and Patrick Stewart are longtime friends and work buddies, and they've done a lot of projects together. Hopefully we'll still get Patrick Stewart in the Orville some way, somehow. Even if it's just some voice work, I think it would be amazing. But the Orville, New Horizons.
Welcome to the galaxy.
March 10th, 22. Good old 22, you guys. Well, nobody signs anyone for more than 2 seasons at once. Times we're living in now. I can't see them doing anything but a 1-season contract. Yeah, I could see that as well. Things are, and these shows are incredibly expensive. So I think it's going to be up to us to show our excitement, to let Hulu know about it, to watch all the Orville stuff they got now, and of course watch season 3, which won't be hard. We're all wanting to do that. Watch season 3 when it comes out and just let them know how much we love it, because we are going to love it. There's like no way we're going to hate this season. It's like impossible. It's a predetermined opinion. 168 days and counting. I should do one of those little paper chain things, and I'll just tear one off every single day. I'll have a little Orville ceremony of the tearing of the rings. Stream it live every single day. There are new seats for Captain Mercer and Commander Grayson. Yes, let's look at that. Actually, I didn't really
value life even when our enemies.
Look at that. Still got the cup holders though. We got cup holders. They're fancier. They got a little bit more detail going on with those chairs and the cushions. Looks like they got really great lumbar support. Got the panels as per usual, but man, everything is slicked up. Slicked up. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. I'm going to have to take a 45-minute nap. No, an hour. A full hour. That's how I have to lay down after all of this. This is too much. Yeah, Picard is doing a whole alternate timeline thing because of Q. That's how Q do. I think he literally says the road not taken. They did. They used the term the road not taken in one of the teasers. Absolutely, because that's what that's a popular phrase to use. I don't know who wrote that originally. I'm sure it's from literature somewhere. Probably Jack Kerouac or something like that. I shall eat a ribeye steak every day until the Orville returns. Well, don't have too much ribeye steak because we want you to be here when the Orville does return. Or maybe not. I don't have that kind of money. Yeah, steak. I haven't eaten. It's very rare I ever have steak. That costs some money. Whether you make it home or get it at a restaurant, it costs a lot of money for a steak. What? Orville teaser? I just saw this in my suggestion. This cannot be healthy for me. My doc said abnormally rigid hard-ons might cause an adverse health episode. Yeah, you got to be careful. If your Orville hard-on lasts for more than 4 hours, go watch some more Orville. Because you're doing right. Life is working out for you. Yeah, we'll just send more jars of pickles to Hulu when the time comes to renew. That's right. That's when I'll start my hashtag renew the Orville campaign. Robert Frost wrote The Road Not Taken. Yeah. Robert Frost. Yeah, absolutely. Robert Frost. It's a poem. It'd be nice if Q turned Picard into the Legacy timeline. Classic timeline. Classic Star Trek. I don't need more classic Star Trek because I just go watch classic Star Trek. It's unbeatable. It's very rare that I have steak. I see what you did there. Yeah, thanks, Robert Frost. I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. I do have an appointment. So I probably got a good 15 minutes left, you guys. Enough time to definitely watch that teaser trailer again. Johnny 5. Johnny 5. This made my day, JP. I'm pumped. The visuals of that bridge gives me chills of what's to come. Yeah, and I've said this before. All I wanted, well, I want everything. But one thing, the minimum that I wanted was just to see what anything from season 3 looks like with this new upgrade of visual effects that they're putting forth in this new season. And now I see it. I'm like, oh, they really upgraded it to look a lot more movie quality. That's for dang sure. I mean, they put a lot of work into just the bridge. Who knows what else is going on? What's the ship gonna look like? If the bridge looked like that, what changes to the ship? If they got everything got retrofitted for this new war, what new toys does the Orville have? What little changes to the hull are there going to be? There's going to be some. That's just the way it is. And I can't wait to see. Do they have a big, massive cannon that pops out of the top? We'll have to wait and see. But eventually, especially in the next trailer, we're going to see what the Orville looks like. That's for dang sure. Jaloja Geola, Jaloja indeed.
Jaloja!
Do you think Seth is going to leave the show? I don't know if he would full-on leave the show, but he might step back a little bit like he did with Family Guy and, you know, the animated stuff, where he still does stuff for it, but he might not do as much stuff. He might not have as much, he might not insert himself to do all the work that he does right now with the Orville. He does too much. I think he does too much. I mean, it's great because we get the best possible show ever, but I think that's too much for one person to do. And so I would think he might step back a little bit, maybe rely on the rest of the writing team to put forth the stories, and he just confirms stuff, and he just comes in to do the acting, and he leaves all the editing. Because right now he's there doing the editing with Tom. He writes most of the episodes. He's directed most of the episodes. He's in every episode. He does all the producing, everything. It's way too much. So I could see him, especially with his new deal with NBC, stepping back, letting the rest of the team, who he has trained very well, and they do very well, and they have the same love for the show that Seth has for the show. He might step back, let them take control, and then he comes in and does the acting, just like he does with Family Guy. He comes in with Family Guy. He might approve some stuff or disapprove some stuff, but he mostly shows up to do the voice work for the most part. So if he just shows up to be Captain Mercer, I'd be very happy with that. Yeah, the Orville is Seth's baby. And then the fact that there was so many disruptions in getting season 3 finished or even started, that it became that much more of a like the competitive nature. He's like, oh, he wanted it that much more. But of course, you know, they've put a lot of years into getting season 3 done. So now it's time for a break, I think. Go flex your other creative muscles for a little while, and then come see what happens, and then come back to the universe and get some more. Get some more. I already know they plan on not leaving it at season 3. Just don't know if that's going to be an entire season or just more movies or what. But I say give him some time to think about it, because he's still not away from the Orville right now. They got to get it all put together. They just started doing the score last week. He posted, I was going to do a video about the score, and I'm like, well, that doesn't matter now. The teaser trailer's out. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing a review of this trailer. I'll be putting out a video for this trailer, not just this live show. Please review what happened that was new today. I missed the start of the stream. All right, Ryan. Well, we're going to watch it again. We're going to watch it right now. I would say just for you, but it's for all of us. Here it comes.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
You don't know how this crew is going to feel a year or even a month from now.
I am sorry to have caused you distress.
I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen. People are scared, Captain. Your crew is scared.
Show the galaxy that humans are different, that we value life even when our enemies don't.
You will be silent!
Evasive maneuvers.
They caught us by surprise.
Return fire.
All sections reporting heavy damage.
Captain, the quantum core has been breached.
You will surrender or you will die.
Kalon. Oh, Kalon's a big deal. The Orville. New Horizons.
Welcome to the galaxy.
March 10th, 2022. Thursday, March 10th, 2022. You better, I should schedule it right now. I should do a schedule right now for the Talking the Orville live show explosions. 5-6 months early. Schedule them right now. They'll be there ready. People will know that it's going to happen. Oh, this is exciting stuff, you guys. Thank you very much, Big Cow. I'm actually going to be stopping the stream here in just about 5 minutes. So again, I want to thank you guys. Again, I'm going to be having tons of Orville stuff coming out, especially with this trailer. See how many fun things I can do with this trailer. But also, there's lots of other stuff to talk about when it comes to the Orville and other things that I have interest in as well, which will also be coming up next week. Reminder: I am leaving. I am going to the Road to the Orville Part 2. Going to Los Angeles to see Jay Lee in concert. I'm going to both shows. I'm going to be interviewing people, filming stuff before and after the shows, as well as just enjoying the show, having an Orville-tastic side mission with Jay Lee next week. And then, of course, I'll share with you everything that's going on. I'll try to do a live stream from my phone, from my hotel, with the Wi-Fi, because you got to have Wi-Fi or it's just not going to work, right? Or else you're going to get charged a heck of a lot of money on your cell phone bill. So I'll try to do a live show from Los Angeles next week, and just see how it goes, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to report back everything that goes on. And now I'm out there, and I actually have, hey, what do you think about the Orville coming out in March? So now people from the Orville that I run into when I'm out there, they'll have stuff to say. They're allowed to say a little bit more now. And somebody just mentioned that Seth was on Seth Meyers last night. I'm going to check that out. I caught Seth on Jimmy Kimmel, but I didn't check anyone else, so I got to check him out on Seth Meyers. They didn't really talk much about the Orville on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy kept trying to bring it up, but they were talking mostly about Family Guy. But yeah, if you guys want to help support the Road to the Orville, there's a link right down there below. Also, with the Orville coming out and conventions coming back, finally, you want to make sure you got your Orville gear to wear and showcase at these conventions and at these events. So you go to the Talking the Orville merch right down there. I got lots of Orville stuff and Egotastic FunTimes stuff when it comes to t-shirts and mugs and all that great stuff. Lots of new Orville designs as well, and more to come, because I just keep coming up with more and more ideas for the Orville. But yeah, March 10th, it's coming back, but hate waiting. Now, we've waited this long, Ricky Faye. We can wait a little bit longer, I guess. So I want to thank you guys for all your support over the years. Right now, keeping this channel alive as we make our way to the more Orville. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I am going to, after I'm done with this, I'm going to schedule our first live show explosion for March 9th, 2022. We'll see if YouTube lets me do it. I think I've never done that. I don't know if anyone's ever scheduled a live show that far out before, but I'm going to do it. I don't give no F's, you guys. I got to come up with a new logo, I guess, for the pre-show explosion, season 3. But I'll see you guys very soon. And as always, I hope all your times are Egotastic FunTimes.